Interestingly, the market lately has been more concerned about trade, I think, than the government shutdown, especially this latest flare-up between the U.S. and China. So what happened from your point of view? Because I thought talks were going well, lines of communication were open, and then we learned about this rare earth mineral restriction from China, and now it's back and forth and things are heating up again.
They are, and the Chinese are trying to backfill the narrative, saying, well, the U.S. did A, B, and C, therefore we had to do D, and that's not true. There was a lower-level trade person who was slightly unhinged here in August. I think his name is Li Guangdong, and threatening, saying that China would unleash chaos on the global system if the U.S. went ahead with our docking fees for Chinese ships. And this is clearly something that they were planning all along. I think that things can de-escalate, that we don't want to have to escalate. We have things that are more powerful than the rare earth export controls that the Chinese want to put on. And sir, to be clear, this is China versus the world. It's not a U.S.-China problem. Good news is that this is IMF week. A lot of my counterpart, or all my counterparts, are here. We're going to be speaking with our European allies, with Australia, with Canada, with India, and the Asian democracies. And we're going to have a fulsome group response to this, because bureaucrats in China cannot manage the supply chain or the manufacturing process for the rest of the world.
What is a fulsome response? What does that mean?
We have lots of levers that we can pull for products that they need that could be equally damaging. We don't want to damage their economy. We don't believe that they want to damage ours, but they are a command and control economy, and they are going to neither command nor control us. And we're going to assert sovereignty, so are the Western allies. And part of this investment boom that we're seeing is President Trump wanted to reshore, and part of the reshoring is strategic. So we don't want to decouple with China. I don't believe they want to decouple, but this rare earth export control is a sign of decoupling.
But we need them, don't we?
Sorry?
We need those rare earth minerals, don't we?
We do.
I mean, that's leverage that they have on us.
We have lots of leverage on them, too. We unfortunately...
We have semiconductors, right?
Aircraft engines, many minerals that are also important for their supply system. But what we learned during COVID was a test run for what we're seeing now in terms of bringing back strategic industries. So we have this big investment boom, and I would say 10, 15, 20% of it is bringing back 5 to 7 strategic industries that we need, whether it's pharma, whether it's semiconductors, whether it's shipbuilding, whether it's steel and rare earths. So this rare earths problem was decades in the making. Every past administration should be ashamed. President Trump tried to solve it in his last term, and the environmentalists threw a fit. So here we are. But again, I'm optimistic. We are now communicating at very high levels.
Like right now?
Right now.
With your counterpart? I think there was an effort to get you, there was a report today, there was an effort to get you with your counterpart in China, the vice premier.
There have been many outreaches, and a good thing, too, is China has, as they always do, a large delegation everywhere. They have a large delegation here at IMF World Bank Week. So
you're meeting with them?
They're working level meetings.
Okay. Is the Trump-Xi meetings still on?
As far as I know, President Trump is a go on that. But, again, we'll see. I think they have an excellent relationship, and the reason this didn't really escalate is the level of trust between the two leaders. So that's an enduring part of U.S.-China, and everything else stems from that.
Is it also because the market clearly does not want to see things get worse? I mean, we saw a big slide on Friday.
Yeah, I think this narrative, terrible Wall Street Journal today article, complete, that they're taking CCP dictation, that President Trump, he likes a high stock market, but he, like me, believes that the high stock market is a result of good policies. And it's the policies that we're talking about here today in terms of this CapEx boom. And so the stock market is a result. And if we have to take strong measures against the Chinese, it won't be because we won't negotiate because the stock market's going down. We will negotiate because we are doing what is best economically for the U.S.